Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today's video is obviously a last minute look inspired by Valentine's. I originally planned on posting something like this a week ago, but you know, that obviously didn't happen. So I still wanted to do a Valentine's look. So yeah, this is going to be super last minute. I'm gonna try my best to have this uploaded by tonight, no later than tomorrow because it's gonna be Valentine's. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, especially those of you who are still searching for some makeup for Valentine's Day but haven't quite found something that you loved yet. Oh my goodness, my eyes are watering all of a sudden. Okay, just ignore that my eyes are watering right now. So for today's look, I was so inspired to do something with shades of peach and pink and little pops of gold here and there. And I wanted this look to be very soft and warm and romantic, but still somewhat dramatic because, hey, I love me some dramatic looks. And of course I wanted this look to be simple and wearable. That way anyone can recreate this look. I did want to mention that I will be featuring most of my eyeshadow colors from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. All right, I'm gonna stop rambling so this intro doesn't go on forever. If you would like to see how I achieved this peachy pink last minute Valentine's makeup look, then just keep watching. So of course I'm starting off with the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm taking this color called White Peach, and I'm using a slanted eyeshadow brush just to apply that right under the brow bone. It's going to give it a little pop of color, and you guys, this peach palette smells bomb. And then for my transition shade, I'm going to go into Candied Peach, and I'm going to apply that with this SL Miss Glam eyeshadow blending brush, and I'm just going to use windshield wiper motions and then buff that out with circular motions. Going into my Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm taking the shade Love Letter, and this is going to give it a little punch of pink. And to apply that, I'm using a condensed eyeshadow blending brush from e.l.f. And I'm going to put this right over Candied Peach, and I'm not going to buff it quite as high, but this is really going to complement the peach color. Back to the peach palette, I'm taking Candied Peach on that same fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to buff the two colors together, that way there's no harsh lines. Now I'm going to go into Peaches and Cream, and I'm going to apply that with this C eyeshadow brush from Coastal Scents, and I'm just going to pack that all over the lid. Now I'm going to go into the shade Just Peachy, and I'm going to top that over the color I just applied all over the lid. And this color in particular isn't crazy pigmented, so it works best as kind of a topper to an eyeshadow that you already put down as a base. I'm going to go back to Love Letter and apply that in the crease again because I kind of lost a little bit of that crease definition when I was applying the lid color. So I'm just going to reapply that and then blend it out with some Candied Peach. Now for a pop of shimmer on the lid, I'm going to go into this shade called Bellini, and instead of using a brush, I'm just going to actually apply that with my middle finger. Promise I'm not flipping the camera off. So I'm just going to apply that very lightly in the center of my lid, and the warmth from my finger is really going to make this color really pigmented. Moving on to eyeliner, I'm using this Too Faced liquid sketch marker in shade Black, and I am so in love with this eyeliner. I've been experimenting with different brands, and so far this is my favorite, and I'm just going to give this a very dramatic wing look. For mascara, I'm using Maybelline's the Colossal Big Shot Mascara, and I'm going to apply 2 coats to my upper lashes. Moving on to conceal the under eye area, I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, currently my holy grail concealer, and I believe I have the shade Fair Neutral. So I'm just spreading that out with this foundation brush and then to buff everything, and I'm going to use my Beauty Blender, and I'm really going to press this into the skin. It blends out so beautifully. And then for the smaller areas where precision is key, I'm going to use a baby Beauty Blender. By the way, to save some time, I did do my foundation and eyebrows off camera, but if you would like to see my routines for those, I will link those tutorials for you guys in the description box below. Now to set the under eye area, I went in with my NYX banana powder, and to apply that I'm using an e.l.f. blush brush. Going back to eyeshadow, I am taking Love Letter, and this time I'm using a precise smaller eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to apply that to the outer edges of my lower lash line. Then I'm going to go in with Candied Peach, and on that same brush I'm going to apply that all over the lower lash line. Going back to shade Bellini, I'm going to apply that with a fluffy smudger brush, and I'm going to apply that to the inner tear duct. And once that's done, of course, I'm going to finish with 2 coats of mascara to my lower lashes. For bronzer, I'm going into my Old Faithful. This is a St. Lucia palette from e.l.f. And of course, I'm taking the bronzer pan. As you can see, I am just about out. To apply that, I'm using a contour brush from e.l.f. and I'm just going to contour in the hollows of my cheeks. To cut my contour and make it a little more precise, I'm going to take the NYX HD Finishing Powder in shade Translucent, and I'm applying that with a blush brush from e.l.f. and just applying that to the bottom of my contour. For blush, I'm going in to my Becca and Jaclyn Hill face palette, and I'm going to be using the blush Rose Spritz, and I'm going to apply that with a contour blush brush from e.l.f. This isn't my usual blush brush, but I couldn't find my other one. For highlighting, I'm going to take Champagne Pop on a fluffy blending brush, again from e.l.f., and I'm going to apply that to the tops of my cheekbones, also right above the eyebrow, my brow bone, my cupid's bow, and then also down the bridge of my nose and then the very tip. Then I'm going to take this liquid lipstick from Trust Fund Beauty, and the shade is called K-Bye, and I'm just going to spread that around all over. And this lipstick wasn't actually peachy enough, so what I did was I went back into the shade Just Peachy, and I took a lot on my fingers and just kind of pressed that over top my liquid lipstick, and that made it a little bit more peachy. Unfortunately, it wasn't as peachy as I wanted to, so I actually went back to my blush Rose Spritz, and then I applied that over top everything, and then it was like the perfect shade of peach. For lashes, I'm using the Ardell Studio Effects Wispies, and if you want to see a more in-depth tutorial for that, I will link the lash tutorial for you guys below. For my setting spray, I'm just using the e.l.f. Mist Facial Spray, and then to aid the drying process, I went ahead and used my blow dryer on Cool Shot. And here is the finished look. Okay guys, that is it. That is how I got this peachy, pinky, last minute Valentine's makeup look. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys liked the video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not already, you can follow me on my Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. That is all Mix and Match Mel. I have links for you guys in the description box. And of course, all the products featured in today's look will also be linked for you guys down below, so be sure to check that out. If you're not already subscribed to me, please subscribe to see more makeup looks like this. Let me know what other makeup looks you guys would like to see, especially now that spring's right around the corner, and I'll see what I can come up with. As always, thanks so much for following along with me today. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the day or night, whatever time it is for you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!